back again. I am still out here, still doing this. Still got a little snow, but almost back to the normal world. Good to see the ground again. Wind is howling today. It's a bit chilly. But I have a hot coffee, my first coffee of the day, because I'm living a horrible, unnatural lifestyle right now, where I can't really drink coffee in the morning because I'm trying to record an audiobook. And I discovered that, okay, it's too windy out here. You probably can't even hear me. I'm going in. Before I go, I'll give you the tour as per tradition. Current visuals at the outpost. Finally got my car down the driveway, so I don't have to use the sled anymore. Here's my rainfall measurements. So that's a relief. And the tiny house. First, everybody wants to talk to Bob, but Bob is in his box, I think. Whenever I can't find him and I need to check the box, I just give it a little push, and if it's heavy, I know he's in there. Sometimes I'll go get a little merp, but I guess he's deep out today. Much nicer in here. So here's what's going on. Got my little recording studio set up, and yeah, this is my new project. Every morning, I use my 2 hours or so that I get before I have to start work at the bazaar to try to squeeze in a few paragraphs of the living, which I've posted about this on other platforms. I just remember that I didn't post that here because I have noticed that when I post about warm bodies stuff, it doesn't really fly here. Surprisingly, people do not care about my past life and my other career on this channel. They only care about Bob and dirt and trash and suffering. So I posted a thing a while ago about some adventures that I had in Montreal on the locations of the movie. And yeah, it was like my least viewed short ever. So I was like, okay, I hear you, YouTube. It's probably not you personally, people in this chat, but the system does not want to show that to people. So I didn't post about the audiobook because somehow it feels separate from this. I don't know why. I know like most of the people who follow this channel are not here for warm bodies. They're here for who knows why. Probably that guy, mostly. But yeah, I have started recording the audiobook for the last book in my series, which is the only one that doesn't have one because I self-published it. So there was no studio behind it to make that happen. So I've been doing it myself, which I've been promising to do for 7 years since the book came out, and have just procrastinated for a variety of reasons, mostly fear. I also had to learn, had to buy the equipment, had to learn how to use it, and had to really this whole YouTube channel was like a warm-up for what I'm doing right now. Like just to learn how to use my voice and everything. Though I'm still learning, for sure. It's voice acting is very new to me. any kind of acting is like far outside my comfort zone. Surprisingly, that aspect of it has not really been bothering me too much because like no one's watching me, so uh, it's not that nerve wracking to get into it and emote. The hardest part really is just like managing my body and the fluctuations that constantly happen, like phlegm in your lungs and saliva in your mouth, and just all the different annoying little interruptions that happen as I'm trying to perform. Or worst of all is just like the weird ebbs and flows of vocal depth that happen as I speak. It's the strangest thing. Like I'll one moment I have, down here, and then I go to the next paragraph, and suddenly my range is just up here, and I can't get down there anymore, and it just shuffles like the weather. So that's frustrating, and I'll be going along and hit another paragraph, and suddenly I'm like, why did it squeeze shut? So lots of interesting challenges here, but it's going along. I finished. I've done three chapters in the last 2 days, and I did two and a half today actually. So making good progress. I'm almost like an hour and a half of audio already. So that's almost a movie that I've already recorded. It's going to be a long time before I can release this, I think, because it's, audiobooks are dozens of hours long, and it's not like it's just the speed of me reading it, but I have to also edit as I go and like do takes over and over again when I mess them up. It's amazing how many ways you can mess up simple words. I'll just like mispronounce words and like they just come out wrong. Maybe that's happening all the time in my normal life too, and I just never notice. But yeah, you really notice the little nuances of it when you're recording it. So that's what I've been up to. Everything else is kind of on hold right now. My book and screenplay are out there being considered by people, and I sit and wait, cross my fingers. Still waiting for that damn announcement. I think last week I told you I was about ready to have a press release about the screenplay thing, but they haven't put it out yet. So I continue. It's written. It's there. Any day now, I'll be able to reveal what that's all about. But it's out of my hands. So yeah, for the first time in quite a while, I have not really any pressing project as far as writing. And that's why I decided to start working on the audiobook now, because I have to do something. Okay, I'm going to make another little attempt to go outside. You take a walk around the property. Never liked to stream from inside. It's not a great streaming environment. I like to walk and talk. Oh, another fun thing to announce.